Good morning. I'm going to show you the process I use to clean my wheels, Forgeline wheels, high quality wheels, and they'll last for a long time. The biggest enemy to them is brake dust, as everybody knows. So I'm just going to show you my way. It's not necessarily the right way, but it's the way I found that works pretty good for keeping these the finish you want for a long time. So these are the products I use. There's nothing special about them. They're just the ones that I've used. I use Diablo wheel cleaner, a little bit of O&R in my rinse solution, which is, I'll show you later, that's what I use to wash my cars with. So I just put a little drop in my rinse bucket. I got the screen on the bottom. Just kind of agitate this around. This is all this is to keep the brush clean for me. So the first thing I do is I take water and I just start giving it a good rinse. It's a good idea to do this after the brakes have cooled down, because the brake dust is high temperature and sometimes it has a tendency to kind of melt into the finish. So when it's cooler, it works much better. Just trying to get as much of the grime out of there as possible. Then I take a little bit of my wheel cleaner solution, which this is Diablo. Do a little squirt around there. Got a nice clean brush. This is a soft brush. It's not hard bristle. It's just like a car wash brush almost. And then you just kind of agitate this around, very low pressure. Just kind of get the suds, because this stuff, it reacts with iron and it kind of lifts it off the wheel. So you're just kind of agitating it around. Then maybe get the outside of the tire, so the brake dust gets out there. It's easier to do this when you're not in the sun too, because the sun's starting to cook this. Then this is what the bucket's for. You just let it rinse in between wheels, throw it in there, and now you just simply rinse this off. Got to get a good rinse, because this stuff will water spot like black wheels or chrome. So you keep rinsing until all the suds are gone. Get up high, get the brakes. That should help clean those rotors and calipers. Okay, that's pretty good. And you take your hair dryer. Get most of the water out of there, including the dish in the back side of the wheel. There's always a dish back there that collects water. You know about it if you own your car, and it bugs you that it gets dirty back there, but it'll get really water spot. Then you just kind of polish it off with a real nice clean cloth, soft. Just get the rest of those water spots so it doesn't dry on there. Then you're good to go. It's like new. It'll last for years. You do that way. The last thing is I used to blow these off with air when I came home from a car show or something. I started thinking about it. The air, compressed air, takes that brake dust and just blows it everywhere. It can get on your paint and just becomes like sandpaper, and you end up scratching your paint with it. So I stopped doing that. But anyway, that's the way I do it. Thank you.